Previously on Lukie at the Links.
About as far as I can hit a 9-iron.
Blue Rock Springs, back 9, east. So the 10th hole is where things went bad for me. I hit this ball, pulled it, and for the life of me I couldn't find the ball. It just disappeared on me, so I had to drop a ball. So this is my third shot instead of my second. Hit it to right here, buried lie. You can barely see my ball probably. Buried the lie. You definitely can't see it from this avant-garde angle, but I had a really hard chip here.
Wow,
And I was left with a bogey putt right here. Does it go? Almost. So that's a double bogey. So that's not the greatest way to start off. This, you don't really see it, but if you look down, that's an uphill. It's kind of like a downhill uphill shot. Really a strange shot, a unique shot you rarely get in courses. Came up short with my club, hitting the Mickelson wedge shot into this. It's just a high slope, just trying to loft something up and get it there. Went a little far because it's a steep front slope, and as you can see, I just grossly misread that putt, but I made the comebacker. Another bogey. This hole was, the 12th was just, these sequence of holes before we get to kind of the signature stretch kind of blend together for me. So they're very similar in nature in that you just have to put the ball in play. I hit under that, teed it too high, really smoked that iron shot into this hole. So I'm about 185 in. That was probably about 4 or 5 iron. Hit this bunker shot, really hit that well. Had this for par, and I made it, but you won't see. So that was a decent hole. And now we come up to our next hole, and as you can see, that was like the super over the top. That's my death move. I came over the top. I almost hit the side of the ball. It's like a circus shot. Taking an iron into here. Definitely, that was a better swing, and I'm liking it. I'm looking, I'm watching. Liking what I'm seeing. And it came up just, and you look at how bad this wind is whipping. You really pay attention to the wind at this course, because you could be hitting different clubs on different holes. And this is for par, and I made it. So we salvaged 2 different pars. Be nice if I was putting for birdie every now and then. Got off the tee on this hole. This is one of the funner holes on the whole course, this hole. If I remember it right, I just kind of tried to take something off. It's a par 5. It's pretty long, but it's straight downhill after a certain point. And if you play from another set of tees that we didn't, you could possibly even go way down the hill and get on it too. But we were from the backs. Advanced the ball, had that shot, missed the green, had this chip. You're totally not seeing the hole. And I ended up with this to miss par and make a bogey. I'd say these next 2 holes are the signature holes on this course, because you have like the water. This is a really long, it's a 400-yard par 4, and you just want to basically you have to hit 2 good shots to try to make par. I wouldn't say this is a birdie hole for most golfers. So I advanced the ball, hitting a long iron hybrid into the hole. Actually hit too much of a club here. It was well protected, so the miss was long. At Blue Rock Springs East, you get a lot of tricky downhill chips to downhill slopes, and I just had to kind of finesse this one, but it's really hard to get that ball to stop. Had this one for par, ran it by, made the bogue. Really deceptively long par 3. You know, I just kind of punched a 3-wood there, didn't swing the whole way, but the wind was directly in our face, so like a 3/4 swing with a 3-wood just to run it up there, and that was about as good as I could do. I hit that, and I had this attempt for birdie, one of the few birdie attempts of my round on this day, and I just didn't play it high enough. Really sloped green, made the par. Final 2 holes. The 17th requires a slice, and whenever a hole requires a slice, I typically hit it straight or pull it, because I'm trying to hit a shot that I naturally hit, and I never do it. Going straight on this hole brings in trees because it veers to the right. I had to hit a punch shot. Knocked it down to about 100 yards out or so. And then once again, as you can see, the wind was blowing. It was moving the camera all around. Had this shot. That was a pretty cool action shot to get the vibe of that. And then I had this chip for par. And it hit the pin, but didn't drop. 18th hole, final hole. Did not get off the tee very well. Wind is super in my face. Really a long ways out, about 200 yards out, because I hit such a bad drive. I hit a tree, I pulled it into a tree, and then I smoked my 2 hybrid and just about get it to the hole. So, hit that smoke. You can see how much further my friends are than where I hit it. They're way up there. Hit that. This is where I advanced it to. Almost got it to the green, which was a really hard shot in the wind. And hit this chip. And it just didn't break. And that's Blue Rock Springs East.
Hey everyone, it's Lukie here, and if you liked this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, smash that like button, be sure to leave a comment, and share it with your friends so more people can see these informative videos that I'm trying to put out.